ready for the first show? Ashby on Air.
Oh no, is that today?
That's today. Let's go.
Welcome to Ashby on Air. Today our host is Tom Shannon, Executive Associate Director at Ashby Ponds, with special guests Will Nance, Elizabeth Longworth, and Lynn Lubick. And now welcome our host, Tom Shannon.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody, and thank you for attending the very first airing of Ashby on Air. This will be our weekly TV program with a different host each week from one of our departments, either a director or manager, bringing you information from around Ashby Ponds. You can see the show live on channel 972 or 973 at 10 a.m., but we really would like for you to attend in person here in the Great Oak Performing Arts Theater so that you can see everything firsthand. Next week, our host will be Bobby Williams, bringing information about general services. And following Bobby, the week after, will be John Porter. So I hope you will tune in for those shows. But now, let's welcome our very first guest on Ashby on Air, our Executive Director, Mr. Will Nance.
Great, thank you. Well, it's great to be here, and congratulations on our first show. I'm really excited.
Thank you. It is very exciting. Thank you to everyone for being here. Will, I've noticed a lot of changes around the Cardinal Clubhouse, and I thought that something that people would be interested in was hearing directly from you what's going on there in the Cardinal Clubhouse.
Well, starting about maybe 2 months ago, we were talking to a lot of different residents and getting feedback that things were not quite looking as good as folks had hoped they would look over the course of several years. It had been about 5 years since we had really done any work to that building, and some folks had a lot of comments about things that could be improved. We also had gotten some feedback from sales guests saying that as they walked in, things didn't quite look the way they had hoped. So we thought, this is an opportunity to talk to folks, and we spend a lot of time walking around, talking to residents, getting feedback, asking them what changes they would like to make. Because, even in your home or any place, you fluff the pillow now and then. You kind of improve things a little bit. So we took that opportunity to do that and get a lot of feedback. We heard from residents that some of the pink colors weren't exactly what they loved. Some of the tables, some of the furniture were getting kind of scratched up. So we put together a long list of things we could do in the short term. We also put together a list of things we could do over the next year, and we went about trying to make those changes.
Excellent.
So we, a lot of the colors of the walls, some of the greens and the oranges, which were no longer appreciated, those are now much different colors, and we've gotten a lot of great feedback on the orange turning into a really nice blue.
Excellent.
And some of the other colors behind the front desk and whatnot that look really, really different. So we're glad to be able to make those changes. We also went about going through a number of different items on the list. Some of the coffee tables around the coffee area by the store were all beat up. And we're working with the wood shop to refinish those. And the first one has come out. It looks beautiful. It looks fantastic. They did a great job. So thank you to the wood shop.
Thanks, wood shop.
And we're going to do all those tables there. That'll be a nice improvement. Okay. We also changed a lot of the lighting around the first floor and second floor, and that's been very well received, which has been very nice. The furniture up in the living room, we kind kind of shuffled the deck there and moved things around. And if you remember, the bar used to be kind of shoved in one corner, and the grand piano was shoved in another corner. And we pulled the bar out and repositioned it with a nice big TV behind it. And that's going really, really well. And pulled the piano out, more prominent place, because it's a beautiful instrument, and it was kind of pushed in the back. You really couldn't see it. So it's more prominently displayed. We've changed some of the art, which has been nice. So lots and lots of changes, relatively small changes, but they've had a big impact nonetheless.
Yeah, we've heard great things. That's awesome. I think people will really enjoy it. I hear a lot of positive comments about the way things are. Do you have anything else planned?
So we've got, over the next year, we're looking at a number of changes, like the carpeting. There's a lot of wear marks in the carpeting that we know that the life of that carpeting is limited. So we're making plans now to get that carpeting changed so that before it looks bad, we've got new carpeting there. So some changes to the store that are coming, some changes to the dining room, lots of changes we're in the process of making. And so based on the feedback we're getting from residents, based on the feedback we're getting from our incoming prospects, and I look forward to coming back on the air very soon and giving some more announcements of what that might look like over the next year.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
Wow, good information. Thank you so much, Will, for being on
Sure.
the show today. Thank you all. Let's thank Will for being on the show. And we'll be back after this message. All right, great. Thank you all for coming back to Ashby On Air. This is our live TV program that will be happening every week right here in the Great Oak Performing Arts Theater. Now I'd like to welcome our second guest on the show. She's our manager for philanthropy, Miss Elizabeth Longworth.
Thanks, Tom.
Well, we just wrapped up our Scholars Campaign for 2019, and I'm sure the folks would like it if you'd share some numbers with them.
Sure. So we had a tremendously successful Scholars Campaign this year. It was great fun. We had 28 students that we're supporting this year with our scholarship, and they represent 8 different schools across Fairfax and Loudoun County and are at all of our restaurants here on campus. So students from across the county, from across all of our restaurants on campus. And I'm excited to announce that we raised $130,557 for our scholars this year.
Amazing. That's great work.
Thanks. So that was 63% of our households participated, as well as many households in Maple Grove.
Wow, even
Yeah.
Maple Grove. Very
Yep.
nice.
It was
Well done.
tremendous.
So one of the highlights of the Scholars Campaign is the variety show.
Yes.
Do we have one of those this year?
We do. Our second annual variety show will be tomorrow and Wednesday. We were so successful last year, we thought we'd do 2 shows this year.
Oh, great. So there are tickets available?
There are very limited tickets available, so we are expecting a full house both Tuesday and Wednesday night. But if you did not get a ticket and you want to try to come, we will have some tickets available at the door, Tuesday and Wednesday. So come early, and we will try to get everybody
early.
seated. We
Try
don't
to
want
get-
any empty seats.
No empty seats?
Yes.
All right, so if they come and they can't get in, will this show be available later for viewing?
Yes. The show will be recorded, and we'll be showing it at a later date on channel 971, 972. So watch for the yellow TV guide and when the Scholars Variety Show is announced.
Awesome. And I hear you have a video for us today.
We do have a video today. So today, if you didn't have a chance to meet our scholars throughout the campaign, our scholars put together a really lovely video introducing themselves. So I hope
Great.
everybody enjoys.
All right, well, let's watch now. Thanks.
Introducing the Ashby Pond Scholar Class of 2019.
Hi, my name is Abby Jogels, and I go to Broad Run High School, and I work at Blue Sky. Next year, I plan to attend NOVA, and I love working at Ashby Ponds because I love talking to the staff and talking to the residents.
Hi, my name is Dolly Elraoui. I go to Stonebridge High School and I work in Blue Sky Restaurant. Next year, I plan to major in communications, though my college is unclear. And I love working at Ashby Ponds because the residents never fail to make me smile, and I love my coworkers.
Hi, my name is Nadia. I go to Broad Run High School and I work in the Blue Sky Restaurant. I plan to attend either VCU or Mount St. Mary's University next year, and I enjoy working at Ashby Ponds because I get to see the residents every day.
Hi, my name is Quinton Atkins. I go to Broad Run High School and I work at 1912 in the Dogwood Pub. Next year I plan to attend either JMU or CNU. And I enjoy working at Ashby Ponds because of the great work environment and getting to talk and learn from the residents.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Reiner. I go to Broad Run High School and I work in the Blue Sky Restaurant. Next year I plan to attend George Mason University and study criminology. I enjoy working at Ashby Ponds because I get a good relationship with my coworkers and the residents that live here.
Hi, my name is Cynthia. I go to Herndon High School and I work at 1912. Next year I plan to attend NOVA, and I enjoy working at Ashby Ponds due to all the friends I've made and the experience I've made with the residents here.
Hi, my name is Dimitri Downs. I go to Riverside High School and I work at Blue Sky, and I have worked there for about a year. Next year, I plan to attend Nova Community College and then transfer after 2 years there to University of North Dakota and continue an aviation career.
Hi, my name is Tatiana and I work in the Windows Dining Room. I go to Loudoun County High School and I plan to attend NOVA next year to complete my main courses so I can transfer in 2 years to Virginia Tech.
Hello, I'm Marissa. I go to Riverside High School and I work in the Blue Sky. Next year I plan to attend Virginia Tech University. And I enjoy working at Ashby Ponds because I get to see lots of friendly faces and hear lots of cool stories.
Hi, my name is Vladimir Cruz. I go to Tuscarora High School. I work at Windows. And next year I plan to go to UTI, trade school, for just to work on cars, building them from scratch.
Hi, my name is Lily Muller. I go to Briarwoods High School and I work at the Windows Dining Room. And next year I plan to attend Penn State to study meteorology. And I love working at Ashby Ponds just because of all the friendships I've been able to make here.
Hi, my name is Alexis Williams. I go to Potomac Falls High School and I work in Windows Restaurant. Next year I plan to attend VCU or JMU studying psychology, and I love working at Ashby Ponds because I like interacting with the residents.
Hi, my name is Kevin Lang. I go to Broad Run High School and I work at 1912 in the Dogwood Pub. Next year I plan on attending either West Virginia University or Liberty University. And I enjoy working at Ashby Ponds because of the many friends I've made.
Hi, my name is Rachel Chenoweth. I've been working at Ashby Ponds for a little over 2 years now. I'm currently a senior at Broad Run High School, and I'm planning on going to either James Madison, Christopher Newport, or Virginia Commonwealth University.
Hi, my name is Jenna. I go to Briarwoods High School and I work in Maple Grove. Next year I plan to go to nursing school, and I love working at Ashby Ponds because the residents always know how to make me smile.
Hi, my name is Alex Roque. I go to Herndon High School and I work at the Dogwood Pub and sometimes at 1912. And I plan to attend a NOVA and maybe study architecture. Still not sure, but maybe that's my plan.
Hi, my name is Alexis Kotak. I go to Broad Run High School and I work in 1912. Next year I plan to attend University of South Carolina. My favorite part about working at Ashby Ponds is the residents because they bring me so much joy during my shift.
Hi, my name is Teresa Hammond. I go to Broad Run High School and I work in Robin's Nest Cafe. Next year I plan to attend either the Maryland Institute College of Art or the Pacific Northwest College of Art. I enjoy working at Ashby Ponds because it's taught me how to work with others and form relationships that will last me a lifetime.
Hi, my name is Kevin Rodriguez. I go to Loudoun County High School and I work at Windows. Next year I plan to attend NASCAR UTI, University of Technical Institute. I love working at Ashby because it's a great opportunity to meet people such as the elderly. I really enjoy their stories and I have a great time here with all the co-workers as well. Thank you.
Hi, Hi, my name is Amy Inga. I go to Riverside High School and I work in the Windows restaurant. Next year I plan on going to Nova Community College and then transferring to George Mason after.
My name is Kezia Watt and I work at Windows and I've been working here for a year and like 7 months. I go to Potomac Falls High School. I plan to go to ODU, Old Dominion University next year to study nursing.
Hi, my name is Lane McQuarrie. I go to Broadway High School and I work in the Robin's Nest Cafe. Next year I plan to either attend the College of William and Mary or James Madison University. I enjoy working at Ashby Ponds because I love the leadership I've been taught and the value of hard work.
Hi, my name is Lauren Lee. I go to Riverside High School and I work in Blue Sky. Next year I plan to attend University of Delaware and I enjoy working at Ashby Ponds because I like to interact with the residents. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kiana Trempy. I go to Broadrun High School. I work in the Windows restaurant. Next year I plan on attending Old Dominion University to study education.
Hello, my name is Jalen Brown. I go to Riverside High School and I work in the Blue Sky dining room. Next year I plan to go to college and study political science. I enjoy working at Ashby Ponds because I love hearing all the enriching stories that all of you have to offer, all the life lessons and advice. A lot of you have given me on a variety of subjects.
Hi, my name is Ram Mohammed. I go to Stoneway High School and I'm working at Ashby Ponds. Next year I plan to attend Northern Community College and I want to be a nurse.
Hi, my name is Maddie Veloce. I go to Briarwoods High School and I work at the Windows restaurant. Next year I plan to attend Nova and transfer to UVA. And I've been working here for almost 2 years.
Hi, my name is Sydney Apu. I go to Herndon High School, and next year I plan to attend North Carolina A&T. I love Ashby Ponds, and I love working here because I know what dedication is, and I love working with my coworkers. They help me grow. I really thank Ashby Ponds for funding my scholarship. Thank you.
Welcome back to Ashby On Air. Once again, our first episode. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I'd now like to welcome our final guest for this morning's show, a lady that I've known for over 20 years. She worked with me at Greenspring. She worked here with me at Ashby Ponds as our sales director, and now she's working as a resident of Ashby Ponds. Thank you for being here, Miss Lynn Lubick.
Thank you for having me, Tom. I'm so glad to be here with you to do another first.
I know, well, that's great. So you've been here as a resident for how long?
It'll be 5 years in October.
5 years. And although you worked up until you moved in, you're still working.
A little bit. I'm volunteering.
You volunteer. So tell me what you're doing here at Ashby Ponds.
Philanthropy has always been close to my heart. It was when I was a staff person, and it certainly is as a resident. And so I joined the committee. And then Joan Peacock came up to me about 2 months after I moved in and said, I want you to think about the possibility of becoming the chairperson. And I said, okay, I'm not doing anything for a year. And she said, okay. She came back to me in about a year, and I was sitting on the committee, and she said, I'm ready to retire. It's your turn.
And she's ready to retire?
Yes. So I took over philanthropy about 3 years ago.
Okay.
And I had a pet project that I wanted to work on, and that's what I'm here to talk about today.
Great. So what's that?
That's the Legacy Society. It has taken us 3 years to put this program together, and we did our homework. We're not the only Erickson community that has this program. The other mature communities have it as well. And it's a way for people to participate in leaving tribute gifts, memorial gifts, and larger gifts to the Benevolent Care Fund to keep it solvent going into the future. So it's kind of a building block, whereas our annual campaign, that brings us monies to work with right now. The Legacy Society brings us money that will take us into the future.
Right. So a program allows residents to designate a part of their entrance deposit once they leave the community to the Benevolent Care Fund.
That's correct.
Yeah. And also other insurance policies or other things?
That's
like that?
correct. It doesn't have to be your entrance deposit. It could be an insurance policy, it could be an IRA, it could be a CD, it could just be a cash gift, however you would like to do it.
Right. So obviously, one thing that we all worry about as we go into retirement is protecting our assets.
Mm-hmm.
So if a resident were to pledge some portion of one of their assets to the Benevolent Care Fund, wouldn't that take that amount of money out of being available if they needed it for health care or other needs?
No, we wouldn't do that. It will be revocable at any time, so that if they need the money for their care, their loved one, whichever, it can be revoked at any time.
Okay. So it's a way to pledge, do something great for the community, and there's no risk to the residents.
That's correct.
Well, that sounds perfect. So when will it be available?
Well, it's available now, and many of you probably saw me come to your front door last week, and I delivered a packet to you that looks like this. It had a cover letter, and it had the brochure, and the brochure has in the back of it a page that you can tear out, and that's the application to fill out for that. And you would fill that out, and then they take it to Elizabeth Longworth, and she will set up a meeting between finance and the resident to then change their refund of entrance deposit form. We will be having small group meetings where we can talk about this. Now I have to put my glasses on, or I won't be able to read it. So starting next Monday, 1:30 to 2:30 will be in the View in Willow Crossing, and from the 1:30 to 2:30 session is the Willow Crossing building. The 2:30 to 3:30 will be Hickory Glen. And then on Tuesday, in the Creative Arts Studio in the Cardinal Clubhouse, 1:30 to 2:30 will be Hummingbird Square, and 2:30 to 3:30 will be Bluebird. And then Wednesday, May 8th, in the View Theater, 1:30 to 2:30 will be Magnolia Place, and 2:30 to 3:30 will be Cherry Blossom Square. We have a lot of buildings now. On Friday, May 7th, at 10:30 in the Creative Arts Studio in Cardinal Clubhouse, will be Heron Place. At 1:30 to 2:30 in the Music Room in Cardinal Clubhouse will be Quail Run. 1:30 to 2:30 in the View, it will be Metal Arc Terrace. And then 2:30 to 3:30 in the Music Room, it would be Red Robin. And then the last day will be Monday, May 20th. It will be in the View. It will be 1:30 to 2:30 Cypress Ridge, and 2:30 to 3:30 Birch Point.
All right, well, I'm not going to remember all that.
I know.
Where can we find that schedule?
It will be in the purple paper, it will be on the bulletin boards, and it will be scrolling on the television as well, 972.
Yeah, and if I couldn't make the meeting for my particular building, am I able to go to any one of the
You
meetings?
could go to any of the meetings, because we want to be able to answer all of their questions.
Great.
And I can give some good news that already we have 10 pledges that have been turned in.
All right. Very good. Haven't even started and you've got 10
I know.
pledges.
It's very exciting
That's
news.
great. Well, so speaking of pledges, what are some of the plans you all have for recognizing folks who give to this program?
Well, the first thing that will happen is we've had a special pin designed that you'll be able to wear on your badge or your lanyard that you might use on your badge. And then at some point, not right now, but maybe in a year or two, we will come up with some sort of physical display somewhere on the campus that will put everybody's names on it who are part of the Legacy Society.
I've seen things like that at universities,
Yes.
hospitals, places like that. Well, that's awesome. Very exciting. Thank you for telling us all about the Legacy Society and
You're
being a guest on our first show.
Thank you for having me, Tom.
All right, I want to close the show today with a couple of announcements. First, the Olympics will start next Wednesday, May 8th, with the opening ceremony happening at Farmwell Hall. T-shirts will be distributed this Thursday and Friday. If you'd like to see this show live, I want to remind you, you can come to the Great Oaks Performing Arts Theater before 10 o'clock every Monday and be a participant in the live studio audience for the showing of Ashby on Air. Now, I would like to thank my guests, Will Nance, Elizabeth Longworth, Lynn Lubick, I'd also like to thank our musical performer, Mr. Mike Murtha, behind me. Mr. Michael. And also our amazing Resident Life team, Lisa, Sarah, Kelsey, Faith, Katie, Olga, and Erica in the control booth. Remember, folks, if it's Monday, it's Ashby on Air.